Now at stage 3, paragraph page 183. Last headword was ashtray.
Afternoon.
New word
Mm-hmm.
type of lesson. Okay, so let me just scroll down 183. Okay, so let's start with revision. Ready?
Okay.
Here you go. Do you go to bed at the same time every night? Do you go to bed at the same time every night? No, I
No,
don't
I
go to
don't
bed
go
at the same time every
at
night.
the same time every
I go
night.
to bed at different
I go
times.
to bed different times.
Very good. Does everybody in the world have enough food to eat? Does everybody in the world have enough food to eat? No, not
No, not
everybody in the world
everybody in the
has
world
enough food to eat.
is good to eat.
Right? Is everything in your room the same color? Is everything in your room the same color? No, not
No,
everything in
not
my room
everything
is the
in my
same
room
color.
is
Some
the same
things
color.
are red
Some
and
color
some
red,
things are
and
blue,
some things of blue,
green, etc.
green, and etc.
Very good. Does it snow everywhere in the world? Does it snow everywhere in the world? No, it
No,
doesn't
it
snow
doesn't snow
everywhere in the world.
everywhere in the
In
world.
some places, it does.
In some places it
And
does.
in some places, it doesn't.
It, and, it, and in some places it doesn't.
Very good. Okay. Is it raining outside now? Is it raining outside now? Yes or no?
Mm, No, it isn't raining outside now.
Do you like walking in the rain? Do you like walking in the rain? Yes or no?
Yes, I like walking in the rain.
What when it rains, what do we cover our heads with? When it rains, what do we cover our heads with? When it rains,
When
we
it
cover
rains,
our
we
heads
cover
with a hat
our head
or an
with a hat
umbrella.
umbrella.
Very good. Does Thursday follow always follows Wednesday? Does Thursday always follow Wednesday? Yes, Thursday
Yes,
always
Thursday
follows
always
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
Very good. Is Christmas always on the 25th of December? Is Christmas always on the 25th of December? Yes,
No.
Christmas. Yeah.
Yes,
Christmas
Christmas
is always on the 25th
is always on the
of
25th of
December.
December.
Yeah, that's when we buy KFC chicken. Okay, next. Must we always open our mouths when we want to eat? Must we always open our mouths when we want to eat? Yes, we must
Yes, we
always
must
open
open
our
always
mouths when we want
uh,
to eat.
when we want to eat.
Very good. Do you always reply to letters you receive? Do you always reply to letters you receive? Yes or no?
Yes, I
I
always reply to the letters
I
I
receive.
receive.
Very good. Is the weather nicer today than yesterday? Is the weather nicer today than yesterday? Yes or no?
Yes, the weather is nicer than yesterday.
One more. We forgot today.
Yes.
Yes, the weather's
Oh,
nicer today.
yes, the weather today is nice.
But
The
that's
weather
also
is
correct.
nicer.
Yes, the weather's
Yes,
nicer
weather
today
nicer
than
today than
yesterday.
yesterday.
Very good. Which is the nicest part of your town? Which is the nicest part of your town? The transportation system
The the transportation
is
system
the
is the
nicest part
nicest part
of my
in my
town.
town. Of my town.
Very good. Are you always nice to other people? Are you always nice to other people? Yes or no? No,
Oh,
I'm not
I'm not
always
always
nice
nice
to
to
other
other
people.
people.
Very good. Okay, next. What's the past tense of I am, you are, and he is? What's the past tense of I am, you are, and he is? The past tense
The
of I
past
am is I
of I
was.
am is I
You
was.
are is you were.
You are is you
He
are.
is he was,
He was,
etc.
etc.
Was I here 2 weeks ago? Was I here 2 weeks ago? Yes, you were
Yes, you
here
were
2 weeks ago.
here 2 weeks ago.
Were you here 2 weeks ago? Were you here 2 weeks ago? Yes, I
Yes,
was
I
here
was
two
here.
weeks ago.
I was here 2 weeks ago.
Very good. Where were you at this time yesterday? Where were you at this time yesterday? I was
I was
working.
here.
No, this time, this
Well,
morning. It's morning. Yesterday,
I was
I was at home.
yesterday. I
Or
was at home.
at this
Yeah, yeah,
time
at home.
yesterday.
At this time yesterday.
Very good. Were we in this room last week? Were we in this room last week? Yes, we were. in
Yes,
this
we
room
were
last week?
in this room last week.
Were they here 2 weeks ago? Were they here 2 weeks ago? Yes, they were
Yes,
here
they
two
were here
two
two
weeks
weeks
ago.
ago.
Very good. Okay, what's the difference between a road and a street? What's the difference between a road and a street? The difference between a road
Between
and
road
a
and
street
street,
is that a road
road
is
is
generally
that
in the
road
country
is like
and
in the country,
connects two towns,
two
whereas a
towns.
street is in a
Whereas a street
town and
in a
generally
town
has shops in it.
generally has shops sitting.
Very good. Do you live in a road or a street? Do you live in a road or a street? I live in a.
I live in the streets.
Very good. Okay, next. Here we go. What's this? What's this? It's a line.
It's a line.
Are there a lot of lines on an old person's face? Are there a lot of lines on an old person's face? Yes, there are
There
a lot
are
of
lots
lines of an old person's
of
face.
old person's face.
Very good. Is this a crooked line? Is this a crooked line? No, it
No,
isn't a
it
crooked
isn't a
line.
crooked
It's a
line.
straight line.
A straight line.
Very good. Okay, next. Is the road between New York and California straight? Is the road between New York and California straight? No. The road
It,
between New
the
York
road
and
between
California
New York
isn't
and
straight.
California
It's
is
crooked.
straight. It's crooked.
After drinking a bottle of whiskey, can people walk in a straight line? After drinking a bottle of whiskey, can people walk in a straight line? No.
No,
After drinking a
after
bottle of
drinking
whiskey,
a bottle of whiskey,
people can't walk in a
cannot
straight
walk
line.
in a straight
They walk
line.
in a crooked
They
line.
walk in a crooked line.
Where is ABC Street crooked? Is ABC Street crooked? No.
No,
ABC Street
the
isn't
street
crooked.
isn't crooked.
It's straight.
It's straight.
Very good. Does the sun always shine? Does the sun always shine? No. The
No,
sun
the sun
doesn't
doesn't
always
always
shine.
shine.
Sometimes it shines,
Sometimes it
and
shines,
sometimes the sky is
and
covered with
sometimes the
clouds.
sky is covered with clouds.
Where is it always hot in France? Is it always hot in France? No, it
No,
isn't
it isn't
always hot
always
in
hot.
France.
You know,
Sometimes it's hot
sometimes it's
and
hot,
sometimes it's cold.
sometimes cold.
Is Easter always in March? Is Easter always in March? No,
No,
Easter isn't
it
always in
isn't
March.
always in March.
Sometimes it's in
Sometimes
March.
it's
It's
in
in March,
March.
and sometimes it's in
Sometimes it's
April.
in April.
Do you always get up at the same time every morning? Do you always get up at the same time every morning? No, I
No,
don't
I
always get up at the
I
same
don't always
time
get
every
up
morning.
at the same time every morning.
Sometimes I get up early
I get up early
and sometimes I get up late.
and I get up late.
Very good. Does the government of the country makes the laws of the country? Does the government of the country make the laws of the country? Yes, the
Yes,
government
the
of the
government,
country makes
the
the law
country,
of the country.
the rule of the country.
Very good. On which side of your body is your heart? On which side of your body is your heart? My heart is on the
My
left
heart
side
is
of my
on the
body.
left side of my body.
Very good. What's the difference between the words quick and quickly? What's the difference between the words quick and quickly? The difference between
Between
the words quick
between
and
the
quickly
words
is
and
that
quickly
quick
is
is
that
an adjective,
an adjective,
whereas quickly is an adverb.
adverb.
Where could give me an example of the difference? Give me an example of the difference, please. He is a quick writer. He
He is a
writes
quick.
quickly.
He writes quickly.
Where do you speak English quickly? Do you speak English quickly? No, I
No,
don't
I
speak
don't
English
speak
quickly,
English
but
quickly.
I speak it
I
quickly enough.
speak quickly enough.
Where do people generally walk slowly when the weather is cold? Do people generally walk slowly when the weather is cold? No.
Yes,
No.
people
People don't generally walk
people
slowly
don't generally walk
when the
slowly
weather is cold.
and the weather is
They walk
cold.
quickly.
They walk
Yeah,
quickly.
but not everybody. Okay, next. Can you text as quickly as you can speak? Can you text as quickly as you can speak? No, I can't
Oh,
text
I can
as quickly
text
as I can speak.
quickly as I can speak.
I text more
I
slowly
text
than I
more
speak.
slowly than I speak.
Very good. What's the opposite of deep? What's the opposite of deep? The opposite of deep.
That's The
The
opposite
opposite
of
of
deep
deep is shallow.
is shallow.
Is the River Thames deeper than the Mediterranean Sea? Is the River Thames deeper than the Mediterranean Sea? No, the River
No, the
Thames
river
isn't deeper
Thames is
than the
deeper
Mediterranean
than
Sea.
the Mediterranean Sea.
It's shallower than the
It's shallower
Mediterranean
than
Sea.
the Mediterranean
Mediterranean Sea.
Mediterranean Sea.
Very good. Do people study subjects deeply at university? Do people study subjects deeply at university? Yes,
Yes,
people study
people
subjects
study subjects
deeply at
deeply
university.
at university.
Very good. Do you smoke? Do you smoke? Yes or no?
No, I don't smoke.
Which person in your family smokes the most? Which person in your family smokes the most? Nobody, or my father
In
is the
my father in
person.
my family is the
My
person
one more. My father is the person in my
is
family
the in
who
my
smokes the
family
most.
who smokes
The most.
who smokes the most.
Very good. How many cigarettes does he smoke a day? How many cigarettes does he smoke a day? He smokes
He smokes 2 cigarettes
a
a day.
day. Very good. When people smoke, where do they put the ash? When people smoke, where do they put the ash? When people smoke,
When
they
people
put the
smoke,
ash
they put
in
the
an
ash in
ashtray.
the ashtray.
Very good. Okay, so that's the end of our revision. Let's have new work.
Okay.
There you go. You're
Mhm.
faster in the morning. Very good. Okay, very good. No, it's the same. Okay, so repeat wait.
Wait.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word wait is a verb. For example, if you arrive too early at the station, you must wait for the train. If you arrive at the school 10 minutes too early, you must wait 10 minutes for the lesson to begin. Okay, let's practice. If you arrive too early at the station, what must you do? If you arrive too early at the station, what must you do? If I arrive too early
If
at
I
the
arrive
station,
too early at the
I must
station,
wait
I
for the
must
train.
wait for the train.
Do you like waiting? Do you like waiting? Yes or no?
No, I
I
don't like waiting.
I dislike waiting.
I dislike waiting.
If you arrive here at the school 10 minutes too early, how long must you wait for the lesson to begin? If you arrive here at the school 10 minutes too early, how long must you wait for the lesson to begin? If I arrive
If I
here
arrive
at the
here
school
10
10
minutes
minutes
at the
too
school
early,
10 minutes too early,
I
I
must
must
wait
wait
10 minutes
for
for the
10
lesson to
minutes
begin.
for the lesson to begin.
Where is it pleasant to wait for somebody in the rain? Is it pleasant to wait for somebody in the rain? Yes or no? It
No,
isn't pleasant
it
to
isn't
wait for
pleasant to
somebody
wait
in the rain.
somebody in the
It's
rain.
unpleasant.
It's
Yeah,
unpleasant.
we just want to walk in the rain, not wait somebody in the rain. Yeah, very good. Next, repeat ever,
Ever,
never.
never.
Very good. Okay, listen. Ever and never are adverbs. Okay, the word ever is positive and is generally used in questions, whilst the word never is negative. Let's practice. What's the difference between the words ever and never? What's the difference between the words ever and never? The difference
The
between the
difference
words
between
ever
ever,
and
the
never
words
is
ever
that
and
the
never
word
is
ever
that
is
the
positive
word ever is
and is
positive
generally used
and is generally
in
used
questions, whilst
in
the word
question,
never is
whilst the
negative.
word never is negative.
Very good. Does it ever snow in the south of Italy in summer? Does it ever snow in the south of Italy in summer? No, it
No,
never
it
snows.
doesn't.
It
Oh,
never
it never
snows
snows
in the south of Italy
in the south of
in
Italy
summer.
in summer.
Where do you ever come here on Sunday? Do you ever come here on Sunday? Let's say no. I never
No,
come here on Sunday.
on Sunday.
Does the sun ever shine during the night? Does the sun ever shine during the night? No. The sun
No,
never
the sun
shines
never
during the night.
shines during the night.
But is Christmas ever on the 21st of December? Is Christmas ever on the 21st of December? No. Christmas is
No,
never on
Christmas
the
is never
21st
on
of
the
December.
21st of
It's
December.
always on the 25th
Always on
of
the
December.
20th of December.
Very good. Okay, next. Okay, so repeat square,
Square,
circle,
circle,
Very good. Okay, square and circle are nouns. Okay, for example, this is a square and this is a circle. So the square, the shape is square. This is circle. Okay, let's practice. What's this? What's this? It's a square.
square,
What's this? What's this? It's a circle. Very good. Okay, next. Let's find its adjective. Okay. Repeat square,
square,
round.
round,
Very good. Okay, listen. A square or a circle. Okay, so square and round are adjectives. Okay. So the square is square. So the shape of the square is square, where the shape of the circle is round. Okay? Okay, so let's practice. Is the face of my watch square? Is the face of my watch square? No. The
no,
face
it
of your
isn't
watch.
square.
The
The face
face
of
of your
your watch,
watch isn't square.
the face of your watch isn't square.
It's round.
It's round.
Very good. How many pictures are there round these walls? How many pictures are there round these walls? There are
Uh,
two
there are
pictures
two
round
pictures
those walls.
round those walls.
Walls. Very good. Does she walk
Wall.
around the classroom during the lesson? Does she walk around the classroom during the lesson? No, she
No, it
doesn't walk
doesn't walk
round the
around
classroom during the
round
lesson.
the clock during the lesson.
She sits on her chair.
She sits on her chair.
Very good. Next, repeat. Shake.
Shake.
Nod.
No,
Nod with a D. Nod.
no,
Very good.
not.
Okay, listen. Shake is a verb. It means to move something quickly. For example, oh, I'm shaking my pen. I don't always shake hands with my friends every time I see them. We shake our heads when we say no, and we nod our heads when we say yes. Okay, let's practice. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're shaking your pen.
You are shaking your pen.
Do you always shake hands with your friends every time you see them? Do you always shake hands with your friends every time you see them? No, I
No, I
don't
don't.
always shake
I
hands
don't always
with
shake
my
my hand
friends every
with
time
my
I see
friends
them.
every time I see them.
Very good. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're nodding your head.
You are nodding your head.
Do we nod our heads when we say no? Do we nod our head when we say no? No, we
No,
don't
we
nod
don't
our
nod
heads.
when we don't nod
Nod
our
our
heads
when we say no. We shake
when we
our
say no.
heads when we say
We
no.
shake our heads when we say no.
Very good. Next, repeat direct.
Direct,
Directly.
directly,
Method.
method.
It is cold.
It is called
Think.
think.
Very good. Okay, listen. This direct method we are using for learning English is called the Callan method. By this method, students think and speak directly in the new language without first translating. So let's practice. What do we call this direct method we are using for learning English? What do we call this direct method we are using for learning English? We call this
We
direct
call
method we are
direct method
using for
we are
learning
using
English
for learning
the
English,
Callan method.
the Karam method.
Where by this method, the students translate before speaking. By this method, do students translate before speaking? No. By this
No,
method,
this
students
method
don't translate
students
before
translate
speaking.
for
They
speaking.
think and speak
They think and speak
directly in the new language.
directly through language,
Very good. Next, repeat more or less.
more or less.
Very good. Okay, listen. Instead of saying, oh, here we go. Instead of saying it's about time we go home, we can say it's more or less time to go home. Another example is the countries of Europe are more or less friends today. Okay, let's practice. Is it more or less time to go to bed? Is it more or less time to go to bed? Yes or no?
No, it isn't more or less to go to
Time.
bed.
Time to go to bed.
Time, time to go to bed.
Yeah, we just woke up. That's correct. Very good. Are the countries of Europe more or less friends today? Are the countries of Europe more or less friends today? Yes, the countries of
Yes,
Europe
the country
are more or
Europe
less friends today.
were all friends today.
Very good. Okay, next, last word, accent.
Accent.
Very good. Okay, listen. Accent is a noun. One meaning of the word accent is the way in which people pronounce words. For example, I speak English with a Filipino accent. Okay, you speak English with a Japanese accent. People in the UK speak English with a British accent. Okay, another meaning of the word accent is, for example, the word tomorrow has three syllables. Tomorrow. The accent in the word tomorrow is on the second syllable. More. Tomorrow. Okay, let's practice. What what kind of accent do you speak English with? What kind of accent do you speak English with? I speak English
I
with
speak
a
English
Japanese
with
accent.
a Japanese accent.
Where's the accent in the word excellent? Where's the accent in the word excellent? The accent in the
The
word
accent
excellent
in the word of
is on the
excellent
first
is
syllable.
on the first syllable.
Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to reading.
Okay,
Okay, so our reading is at stage 3, paragraph page 143. Last headword was each. Okay, start with the question. Has each chair only got three legs?
I like reading.
Uh-huh.
Each,
Uh-huh. Each. 143 each, and start with has each chair only got the last question of that group?
I choose wrong
Has
one.
each chair? Uh-huh.
Four, 143.
That's correct. 143. And then first word, headword is each.
I chose wrong one.
Hmm.
My brain is still sleeping.
Sleeping. That's normal in the morning. Yeah, even me, I'm more active
Oh,
in the evening than in the morning.
okay, each.
Yeah.
We say each student is sitting. No, each students are sitting. The word each is singular. How many are there? Well,
And the
well,
last one,
the
has each chair got
each
only?
chair each chair only has got three legs. No, each chair hasn't only got three legs. Each chair's got four legs.
Mhm,
Vegetable, potato, carrot, onion, pea, fruit, apple, orange, lemon, banana. Name me. Do you like vegetables? Yes, I like vegetables. Do you like all vegetables? No, I don't like all vegetables. Name me four vegetables, please. The names of four vegetables are potatoes, carrots, onions, and peas.
mhm,
Name me four kinds of fruit. The names of four fruit. The names of four kinds of fruit are apples, oranges, lemons, and bananas.
mhm,
Juice tomato. Which do you prefer, tomato juice or orange juice? I prefer orange juice. What's the plural of tomato? The plural of tomato is tomatoes. Study school children. Do you study Spanish? No, I don't study Spanish. I study English. Do most school children like studying? No, most school children don't like studying. They dislike or hate studying. Must you study a lot if you want to learn a language well? Yes, I must study a lot if I want to learn a language well. Arrive, leave. What time do you arrive here for your lesson? I arrive here at 7 for my lesson. Are
Okay,
you the first?
very good.
Okay.
So we stop there for today, but very